so let's quickly review. What are one of these four parts of the plant, starting from the bottom? Logan, what's that bottom part of the plant? Roots, very good. Moving up from the roots, Brandon R. What comes up after the roots? Stem, very good. Followed by Colette. What we have next? Leaf. And finally, at the very top, Guadalupe. The flower, yeah, very good. And does anyone remember what comes from the flower? We can just shout it out. What part you eat? Yeah, what was that? Fruit, very good, yeah. So just kind of an extra tidbit of information is that fruit is going to be coming from the flower. All right, so correct me if I'm wrong, but yesterday we should have finished filling out table 1 and table 2, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a show of hands. How many of us were able to complete that flower foldable on Monday that we were looking at on Canvas? Okay, so about half of us, pretty good. Looks about like one person at every table at very least. So, same as yesterday, to complete the rest of this lab, we are going to be working by turning around and working in the same groups as yesterday. The first thing we're going to be completing is table number 3. So if I have everybody in your lab packet, go ahead and turn to page 3, table number 3 here at the bottom, and point so I know that we're all there. Right. And pull that out first in your pocket. Let's have some extras. Go ahead and turn to page 3, table 3. Page 3, table 3. Looks like most of us got there. Carlos, where's your pocket? Then pull out your stick, the phone away. Thank you. All right, so you'll notice table 3. We once again have root, stem, leaves, and then unfortunately the printing went a little wonky, so your flower section is actually on the top of table 4. So everybody see that? So we've got root, stem, leaves on on page 3, and then table 3 continues just here at the top of table 4. Just don't want you guys to miss that part and leave it blank and lose a couple of points that you could have otherwise gotten on your lab packet. All right, so in table 3, working with our table partners, using our previous knowledge of the parts of the plant or using that foldable that has some information about the functions of those different parts of the plant that we've already completed, I want you guys to work together to come up and brainstorm 2 functions of each of the 4 parts of the plant. So we want 2 functions of the roots of the plant, 2 functions of the stem, 2 of the leaves, and 2 of the fruits. So I think if we take about 7 minutes to brainstorm with our table partners, we can get that done. So again, 2 functions of each of those 4 different parts of the plant. How many functions are we doing? 2 for each part of the plant. So anything that I can clarify? All right, I'll go ahead and set the timer. Work with your table groups. Raise your hand if you have any questions. Coming up with 2 functions each for every part of the plant. All right, so you're going to go ahead and turn around, work with those individuals you worked with yesterday, and I'll get the timer started. All right.
We go back here?
So again, feel free to pull out those flower foldables we worked on. That's got some good information on it as well. Brainstorm. Yeah. So you're putting 2 functions of each of these parts of the plant. So 2 things that the roots do, 2 things that the stem does. So you know, did you make some flower foldable? Or do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Okay, if you need to go grab it, go ahead and you're on top of the game. Or if you just remember, like roots do. Or ends the ground. When we get from the soil. What do the plants need from the soil? It was helping out.
Maybe not
I
really
really
R.I.P. bro. That's what
Just think. Why do we have roots? I said, why do plants have roots?
Not mad.
Oh yeah, just think. What about the flower?
No.
What does the flower do?
Fortnite
Rose
battle
what?
pass.
Yep, see, that's one function of flower. Kind of get what I mean here. So you're just brainstorming, these don't have to be specific, correct? But we're just brainstorming, coming up with two functions.
Hey, everybody do that test for me, right?
Cool.
Bro, that stuff is hard. I guess mostly some of it.
I'm going over here. I heard you yelling out, so
So
that's okay. So roots, Wait, what did you say already?
I know it's gonna be bad.
nutrients.
How is it bad?
Boom, that could be two functions right there. Yeah.
It's not bad.
What about the
Would
stem?
you rather drink beer?
Remember yesterday when I was like, the stem provides for what you guys provide for the starts with an
And
S?
I can
Like kind of like a.
Shh. Let me talk.
Yes,
This
of
is the
course.
downside of smoking, downside of beer. Here's the
You're already,
downside
see,
of
so you're just coming up with like.
Alright, tell me what.
Bad luck. You would die faster.
We'll just
The
work
whole
through
year
the group, that's how you guys turn around, talk
It depends on
behind you,
what you
working on
If
the
you
step.
just make
Cool.
there's not gonna be no hole in the throat.
Oh, she gonna switch it up, bro.
How's it going back here? Okay.
Will we get the functions from this?
Yeah, or just like brainstorming. So like, for example, roots. What do we know that the roots do? They grow. Well, what are they getting from the soil for the plant?
Nutrients.
Nutrients. Yeah, very good. So that's one of the functions of a root. Mhm. Or just be like, get nutrients for the plant. So we're coming up with two. What about you, Brandon? What do you think?
For Steve?
No.
No, for roots. Or for stem, it doesn't matter. Because you gotta do all four of them. So it gets nutrients, what else could it maybe get from the soil? Not sunlight, right? Because it's beneath the soil. Was that? Water, totally. Yeah, so roots are gonna help get nutrients and get water. Does that make sense? You're just coming up with two functions of each of these different plant parts. There's some functions that you should have written down in your foldable, but you just can brainstorm. They don't have to be 100% correct. We're just kind of like getting our thoughts out there. Does that make sense? Mhm. Yeah. So work. Yeah, no problem. Raise your hand with a question.
I need time. Alright, let me talk now. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.
The answers are all.
If you get smoke, what do you want to smoke? Like weed? Is it weed kind? Or what else? Tobacco? This is why?
On Monday.
Drunk, there's more things you can't do like drinking. You can't drink and drive. You can smoke and drive. Like if you're driving and you're drunk, if you're driving and you're drunk, you're gonna probably hit somebody. It's nothing gonna happen. You still have the same mindset that you had.
We're both the same. It's just it right now, bro.
I'll go like, sorry. Your lungs are gonna say that. You get lungs. Come on.
What's the thing, y'all?
Smoking joint right now. No way.
What's that pin? What's that pin?
2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Make sure you got 1 to 2 functions of each of those plant parts. Bring them to the table, and I'll be calling some sticks.
We can just say water and nutrients.
Okay, but like that. No, because I.
Worry so much.
It's time to live and let go, bro. You're in high school. Here, have a stick. I mean, have a stick. Have a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so that's what I'm getting at. Like,
They could be talking about tobacco.
right?
It matters. It matters. As long as there's not gonna be no hole. There's difference. There's a difference in it.
About 1 minute left.
I got the flex.
kids been training and stuff.
Do you do that on purpose? Do you do that on purpose? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I like it. I like the white side facing out better. I hate it when it's all blue outside.
Yeah, I gotta go.
30 seconds. Get those last thoughts down before I call sticks for volunteers.
Look at her history, but I saw it. You win, you win. Waste our time.
All right, how many of us were completely able to find at least one function for each of the 4 parts of the plan? Only about 3 of us? If I give you guys 2 more minutes, do you think that's enough time to finish filling out the rest of this table?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you guys 2 more minutes, but I need to see everybody working and prepared to share. 2 more minutes. Use that full tool to find those information. Finish that table, Colette? We're not really working on that. That's okay, you're just ahead of the game. Okay, it's fine. All right, where did you put the flower? Very good.
You know they do,
I thought you needed that so you could back up.
right? Yo, what? You're stupid. Fucking Brandon. He's just playing.
Okay, let's work together then.
Sure.
Why would you exercise your bro? Why would you do that?
You got your full level.
You want to see my alarms? There's my alarm.
You can work on it tomorrow. Later at the time. But you had a rocket yesterday.
I wake up at
Okay,
4.
functions of the roots.
I get ready at 4:30.
What are the roots telling us?
Oh, Granny. I get ready at 4:30.
What's in the soil?
It's called 5.
Nutrients, very good. Thank you, Kevin. What else? Not sunlight, right? It's gonna be below the ground.
Yeah, I like how you try to show us.
Water, yeah. So water and nutrients are 2 really good.
Yeah, that was
Right, they're gonna help.
I can carry that. Like,
What about the step?
he goes like,
Remember yesterday when I was like the step
What is that?
fights, what you guys
That
provided
was-
for me? Support. At least somebody was listening. Okay, Kevin, looks like you got head start. Why haven't you written anything that down? Why haven't you written any of that down? You know the answers. Yeah, let's put the phone away and watch our language. All right.
Daniel, no.
It's all good, it's all good. We just say it.
All right. One function of the roots. Greg. Oh my gosh, Bruce, we were just talking about this. Oh my God. I can't even make this up. The stick God shows you. What's one function of the roots? Oxygen?
Is that support?
Yeah, but we were just talking about what are the roots going to help the plant get from the soil? Water. Water, yep, so very good. Roots are going to help the plant. I'll wait.